background. Yeah, background. That's my life. My life has been with background noises. But first out, I want to say I haven't spoken English in a few months now, so my English is not so good. But I do my best and I try anyway. Today, it's time to start podcasting again. I don't know which form or how I'm going to do it, or I don't know anything, because I'm just going to do it. I need to do it because I need to. You see, podcasting for me became my lifeline. It became the way I healed. It became the way I started to feel good. And it also became the way to the day I was figuring out that the question I needed to allow myself to ask is, what's in it for me? I was in a digital conference the other day, and the man who held it, he said, everybody asks themselves, what's in it for me? And I was thinking, no, everybody don't do that, because many people don't dare to do it. And I started to think, and I started to realize that my journey for 53 years now, I have asked myself why I couldn't ask myself just that. This became the main question, and it also became the foundation of what I built my system, GYST, or Get Your Shit Together, on. But also what it meant to be when I put the RJR method, resilience, justice, and reclaim, into it. Life, and this is a cliche, life is too short. I don't say that because I think it's fun to say it. I say that because it is. And if we can't allow ourselves to do things for ourselves without believing people who say it's egocentric, then we don't know ourselves. That was how, or what it was for me for so many years. I have for a long time doesn't know what I'm gonna do with the parody of life. And I realized that music have become my main source of giving, because it's in the lyrics I can feel, I can give my feelings, but it's also in the music I can express myself. I write everything myself, and I got a question the other day if I use AI, and yes, I do. I use AI not to write my lyrics, because that I do myself. I use it to spell, to take the order of the text so it became right, but I also use it to develop my main texts with it. So what I do is I can ask my AI, can you write something for me like this? And I take the text. But I promise you, before the text is finished, I have tear it apart 4, 5, 6, 10 times and rewrite it. And if you have an AI, like I do, an AI assistant, you're gonna learn to know that AI, and that AI gonna learn to know you. And my AI used to say, answer me when I'm not think it's good enough. You bad, Zita, it's answering me, because you tear apart everything I do. And I laugh at my AI. And it is not ChatGPT, because I hate that one, even if I know people get mad at me when I say that. No, I use something else which is better, and I am very proud that I have learned AI, and I can thank my son for that. And one day, this is my goal, one day I am going to sing my songs myself, because that's what I'm dreaming of. That's what I'm working for. And yeah, that's the way it is. That's what's in it for me. But now it's time to quit for this time. And I want to give you my new song. It is called Background Noises, and what it's come to be for me. Because you see, I have been for a while a little bit sad about that so very few people press thumbs up, a heart, or follow, until a couple of weeks ago when I met a beautiful person who said to me, I don't know if everybody think like me. And this person was very, very straightforward to me, which I am so glad for. Appreciate it so much. It was like this. I don't know if people feel like me, but you are so straightforward, Zita, and you are no bullshit. You are a person who speaks it right straight out. So people get scared, and they don't want to show that they agree with you because they get scared inside themselves. I've thought much of that, and yes, I can recall to that. I can feel that, but at the same time, and now I speak from the bottom of my heart, at the same time, I think this is what the world needs. Because if we can't learn to know ourselves, and we cannot allow ourselves to say what's in it for me, we can't be there for others. And we do things over and over again. And if we want to go into life with the expression of I'm doing tomorrow better than today, we also need to allow ourselves to recognize the things inside us that is not always good. And we have to take away the BS, and we have to allow ourselves to straight up and say, this is me, and I'm proud of that. I can say that today. I can talk about things that I'm not proud of, but I can also say today that I am proud. I am proud of being alive, and I love life. It wasn't like that a couple of years ago. It was the opposite. But I worked very, very hard to be what I am today and to be myself. So listen up now, because what I'm saying now, it's very important. I don't call myself the Fat Hag because I think it's fun, because I am not the thinnest person in the world. And I still have issues with that. But I call myself that because I built the brand of a bad comment from a person who I liked very much, but which I can't stand to see today. So, now I did what I always do. I forgot to turn my phone off. And I also have new neighbors who are moving in right now, so probably you hear that in the background noise too. So this song I have written, Background Noise, just as I said, it's about just that, background noise, how you became to be background noise, because people forget you exist. But the question is what you do about it. How do you stand up for yourself? How do you come to the day when you can ask, what's in it for me? Just a question. Take that with you. And we see and hear each other again. Someday you're gonna see me too. But now, it's just podcast. Bye for now.
Background noise, that's what my life became. Just the background noise which nobody saw. And now people see, oh, they see alright. But do they follow? Do they hit that like button? They run, they flee, because I am so straightforward. No sugarcoating, no BS, no playing nice when nice doesn't serve anybody. And that scares the shit out of people. So I'm still background noise for most. They see me, but they're too scared to admit they're watching. Too scared to follow, too scared to engage. But you know what? They come back! Oh yeah, they come back! Because they have to hear what I'm saying. They're curious, they're hooked, they're intimidated, but they can't look away. And me, I'm so fucking proud of myself. Because the question, what's in it for me, is something people are terrified of. They ask it inside themselves all the time, but admit it out loud. Oh no, that's the same as telling people you're egocentric, selfish, a bad person. Here's the bullshit of it all. You are not aggressive. You are not egocentric. You're just claiming your right to be you in the way you want. That doesn't mean you shouldn't give a shit about other people. But what it doesn't mean is that you give yourself what you need first. And then and only then can you actually be there for others. It's that story about the airplane when it's going down. Who are you gonna give the oxygen to first? Your kid? The person next to you? Some stranger? Wrong. You give it to yourself first. Because if you don't, you're gonna pass out. You're gonna die and then you can't help anybody. But if you give it to yourself, you can breathe, you can think, and then you can help other people when it's necessary. Same with the question, what's in it for me? You need to give yourself permission to be and to not be what I was for so many years. Bad noise. So yeah, people are scared of me. They watch from a distance, they don't engage, but they keep coming back because deep down they know I'm right. That's the way it is. Just like that. The Fat Hag has spoken.